In the arid desert of Egypt, there are structures that have defied time for over 4,500 years. The dozens of tons of stone blocks are stacked so perfectly that modern humans are still amazed. But the greatest mystery is not just how they were built, but also why they exist. Are they the tombs of the pharaohs? An ancient astronomical machine? Or do they hide secrets that history has never fully revealed? The Egyptian pyramids are not only wonders of the ancient world, but also a colossal puzzle that has haunted humanity for thousands of years. In the minds of most of us, pyramids are only found in Egypt, but in reality, this type of structure exists all over the world and is the work of many different cultures. With each culture, pyramids have their own unique characteristics and purposes. For example, other nations such as Nigeria, Greece, Spain, China, Roman, India, and even Indonesia also have their own pyramids. However, no other pyramid can compare in grandeur and mystery with the constructions of the Egyptians. And among the hundreds of pyramids built in Egypt, the Giza Pyramid Complex is the most famous. This is one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world and the only wonder that still exists today. Its geometric perfection astonishes modern scientists. The 4 sides of the pyramid are almost perfectly aligned with the 4 cardinal directions of the Earth, with an extremely small margin of error. Why do the Egyptian pyramids contain so many mysteries? If, for other century-old constructions, people almost always have accurate answers about how the ancients built them, then the Egyptian pyramids remain a highly controversial topic. The pyramids, without needing any fictional stories, already present numerous mysteries regarding the scientific and technological advancements of ancient Egyptians. They are not just gigantic stones stacked on top of each other, but also symbols of wisdom, power, and the unsolved mysteries of ancient civilization. Thousands of years have passed, and the pyramids still exist as a great question that humanity continues to seek to decipher. The history of the pyramids is intertwined with the ancient Egyptian civilization, one of the most brilliant cradles of humanity. About 4,500 years ago, during the reign of the pharaohs, the pyramids were built as eternal tombs for the kings. The ancient Egyptians believed that death was not the end, but merely a transition to another world. Therefore, they devoted all their passion, resources, and intellect to constructing monumental structures to protect the pharaoh's soul on its journey to the afterlife. They worshipped the sun god and believed that the sun god was the creator of the pharaohs. Therefore, the shape of the pyramid symbolizes the rays of the sun. But the biggest question still remains, how did they do it? The first point that needs to be mentioned is that the pyramids were built from solid natural stone blocks. Speaking of the Giza pyramid, according to scientists' estimates, this structure consists of approximately 2.3 million stone blocks, each weighing on average between 2.5 and 15 tons. The total mass of the entire structure amounts to approximately 6 million tons. If this project is built over a period of 20 years, an average of more than 300 stones must be placed in the correct position each day. That level of precision is almost absolute, creating a structure that is not misaligned, not tilted, and not collapsing. Just a small mistake in the early years, and the entire structure would fail later on. But that didn't happen. The workforce needed to lift these stone blocks must have been very large. The builders were not slaves, but paid laborers, well-fed and well-organized. This is evidenced by the bones, burial sites of the workers, and the remaining traces of their daily activities. But how did they organize such a massive construction machine without modern technology? How did they pull the stones? How did they lift it high? How did the stone blocks fit so tightly that even a thin blade would struggle to slip in? Meanwhile, this type of stone was not always sourced near the pyramids. In some cases, it had to be transported from locations hundreds, even thousands of kilometers away from the construction site. At the same time, the method by which the Egyptians moved these tons-heavy stones into precise positions to complete the pyramid in an era when heavy machinery and technology did not exist remains a mystery. That is clear evidence of the extraordinary intellect and remarkable organizational skills of the ancients. There are countless hypotheses that have been proposed. Some researchers believe that the Egyptians used a massive inclined plane system to lift the stones. Other hypotheses suggest that they used simple yet effective tools, combined with a deep understanding of physics and geometry. Even bolder opinions suggest that the pyramids are the result of assistance from extraterrestrial civilizations. Whether true or false, all those hypotheses only add to the mystery of the pyramids. Furthermore, the pyramids also prove that the Egyptians were aware of pi, a constant that Archimedes is later considered to have discovered. The pyramids always have a very precise size ratio based on the calculation of pi. This is considered the most standard and efficient ratio for constructing such architectures, especially considering that the Egyptians did not have the precise measuring instruments we have today. Not only limited to construction techniques, the pyramids also impress with their astronomical precision. Researchers have determined that the four sides of the Giza pyramid are almost perfectly aligned with the four cardinal directions north, south, east, west, with an error margin of only about 0.05 degrees. This shows that the ancient Egyptians had a profound understanding of the movements of the earth and the sky, possibly through the observation of stars such as those in the Orion constellation. Next is how the Egyptians understood the thermal effect and some factors that until now science has not been able to clarify. The temperature inside the pyramids is perfect. Although Egypt faces scorching temperatures, it has never affected the temperature inside the pyramids. Despite the changing outside temperatures, the inside temperature always remains around 20 degrees Celsius. They ensure perfect conditions of temperature and humidity to help preserve the mummies in the best way. We can consider this ancient marvel as a form of the greatest and most primitive air conditioning by humans. And although there are countless pyramids of ancient Egypt located in different places, generally all the pyramids are concentrated on the west bank of the Nile River. This is not a coincidence. Egyptian mythology explains that this is the land of the setting sun and also the land of the dead. Though thousands of years have passed, the Egyptian pyramids still stand there as a challenge to time, science, and even the imagination of humanity. Is it a tomb for the pharaohs? Or does it conceal secrets that surpass modern understanding? The massive stone blocks, the mysterious tunnels, and the unanswered questions make the pyramids not only an ancient wonder, but also one of the greatest mysteries in human history. Perhaps the most fascinating aspect lies not in what we have discovered, but in the secrets still lying dormant beneath the desert sands, waiting for a day to be revealed.